Alright, ladies and gentlemen, every single one out there on YouTube, every single one live here with us on Twitch, welcome back to the arena. Week 5 has officially started, and boy oh boy, what can I say, it is super stacked in here today. On the mic, you guys know it, it is Monday, that means here in the arena it is Bulk Day. At the same time, Bulk, what's poppin'?
Yeah, you've caught me on a weird crossroads in my life, actually, young Ripper.
Oh no.
As it goes. It's finally gotten to the point where I'm consistently eating facial hair whenever I eat anything.
I like it
so,
though, Mike.
you know,
I like the look.
you
I gotta
like
say that. Yeah.
It's like a selection and filtering system. It's like I have like my own Dropbox menu of filters on my face.
Bulk literally looks like a little Tekken character here. He is literally evolving into a little Tekken character. Maybe Bulk is gonna be a DLC in Tekken 8 very soon.
I need some crazy duck-billed hair. That's
that would be dope. But, of course, Bulk,
Heihachi lives.
But of course, guys, we are here for a reason. There's actually plenty of stuff we have to talk about here in the beginning, Bulk. I said it already in the introduction. Week 5 has already started. That means we only have 2 weeks of qualifiers left. Very stacked rankings. I was busy today. That means I even have prepared the rankings for tonight so we can take a look at it together. Here it is, top 20 right now. And you see it, Krytis still sitting there at the very top of the leaderboard. Only one loss so far in Season 5, just like Kitana Khan, Faisal, Disarded, Fire X, Alan, King. What the hell, this is stacked, Bulk!
That's ridiculous.
I just
so
realized
stacked.
that all these players there only lost a single set so far in the qualifiers. That's unbelievable. I literally just realized it while I was reading the names.
Look at these percentages as well, and don't get it twisted, because both sides of the rankings there are the same ranking.
They're the same,
it's all one combined league, and it's as if to ram the point home where it says PlayStation and Steam at the top. It's all combined. There's over 400 players in this thing.
That is right, Bulk. 442 players to be exact. And I see a beautiful message here in the chat. And I want to point that out in the very beginning. Someone in the chat is asking, wait, who is the one who beat Faisal? Bendov's actually asking that in the chat. And Bulk, believe it or not, for the first time today in the arena ever, we invited the player to an on-stream fight who beat Faisal. The only one who beat Faisal in Season 5 so far. Set number 2, that's the player we're talking about. Aero is the one who was able to defeat Faisal last week, and Faisal sent me a message because I honestly thought it's a mistake in the Discord, and I was like, Faisal, did you literally lose a set? And he's like, yeah, Rip, this dude played out of his mind and he just outplayed me. So Bulk, I was super curious, and I was like, we need to get that dude on stream. And today it is time. Literal debut fight for Aero here versus MAGICTEA, but there's so much more we have to talk about. Blackout, the Liu Kang god himself versus SOSED. Blockbuster in my opinion. STAZZ, another debut versus Various, one of our only Raiden mains left
I
after
love
the
that
nerfs.
name. I was gonna bring attention to that name. What a powerful name. Various. Who did you get beaten by? Various. Oh my god. It makes your opponents sound even worse than they are. You got beaten by everybody? No, just one guy, Various. How many of you will hit me?
But do you see what's happening over there? Set number 4. I think I don't even have to talk about this one. Kanimani versus Roethor. I see our live community already going crazy about this one. And then last but not least, NA Showdown, we have DLOW, the big NITARA surprise. The last time versus FURIZO, our smoke god himself. But in my opinion, this is a fantastic card. That means we finally have them back in action. The little showdown graphic in the beginning of the match. Let's invite those players. Coming up next, it is gonna be SOSED versus Blackout. So everyone get your channel points ready. It's time, baby. And here it is. Very strong performance from both of them. But Bulk, that's exactly what I mean. Look at these two phenomenal players. And then you take a look at their rankings. And it sounds like, wait, rank number 44, rank number 54. But Bulk, this is stacked.
that. More generality, less specificity from SOSED. We're going in with the General against everybody's favorites. Shaolin hipster, man bun and sleeve tattoo enthusiast. Game 1, let's get it here in Kanimani's basement. Look at all his winnings in the background right there.
You think that's Kanimani's basement from all the Arena League wins?
It writes itself. It's almost as if NRS were listening. Oh, we got the interrupt, got the hit, but no commit from SOSED.
But very, very interesting to see that SOSED always goes General SHAO in the Liu Kang matchup. In my opinion, that is not an easy matchup for SHAO at all. But SOSED, of course, he is showing us why he's considered one of the best players here in Europe. My boy's going in. Blackout in the corner, fighting for his life.
Going in with 38.556% from what I looked at there, but we've got the reversal of fortunes. We have the corner switch up from Blackout. Right, get down. Gonna make you a fan of the funk. And again! And again! Triple offender right there. He's gonna be doing some hard time.
Oh, just the sweeps. We're playing no here in the overhead. That's exactly what SOSED was trying to do.
Right, get down again. Intent on enforcing this low overhead mix-up is SOSED. Right, we've gotten the pickup, got into the corner.
Okay, giving him the cold shoulder.
Indeed, keeping things safe and distant.
This is very, very close. Eating the projectile, and now Blackout is just trying to play the keep-away game. Of course, SHAO, no access to a solid projectile. Varys already sending me the invite. Varys, that was a little bit too quick, my friend.
Got invited by Various. I wasn't familiar with your game, sir. I am now.
Okay, Monklizzy on. That means we can shut down that zoning attempt from Lou. We'll throw Blackout.
Right, it did make it look like SHAO just glided over the top of the low dragon fireball. And again, oh, where'd he gone? Just jumping clean over and out of trouble. We're finishing Strangs out here. The full Geppetto from SOSED.
Back 3 Sega, interesting. At the spacing, using that back one of the few solid mids SHAO has.
Right, covering any kind of gap with the Kung Lao hat. Oh, get down! Feel my weapon, Mr. Kang.
At the same sequence again, SOSED with so much confidence in round number 1. Blackout not able to find an answer so far. Very strong start.
Getting into the corner and enforcing his plus frames while Blackout was kind of a little bit low on resources. Did gamble a little bit with the command grab at the end, but he put himself in that situation.
But I'm honestly still speechless, Bike, that SOSED with a performance like that is not in top 50 right now here in the arena. Like, it is, honestly, it is so stacked in here in Season 5. After we got crossplay and we combined everything into one big event, it is so difficult to stay like in the upper echelon, you know, of the league.
You're absolutely right. You may be a piranha, but what is a piranha to a Mako? That is the shark tank that we have here in the arena.
Because I had hoped you could be redeemed.
And Sensei is saying, did you notice they were using a lot of your iconic lines in Combo Breaker commentating? No, I actually didn't hear that. Unfortunately, it was so late that I was already in bed while it happened.
Well, I could fill you in. There was a lot of Peacemaker.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. Oh, the spacing again, like you said, Rick. Beautiful, beautiful spacing there from the General.
I'm literally taking notes right now. While SOSED is playing, I need to level up my General SHAO as well. But now Blackout, corner position secured. What's for breakfast? Wake up attempt! But Blackout had the patience. No punish Bulk, leaving so much damage on the table. We need to convert those.
He got the hit, but no commit. Is Blackout a dating app enthusiast like our man Rip here?
What do you mean with that?
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he's definitely not below the top 50.
Whenever I'm on Tinderbug, they give me the Sub-Zero cameo, you know? The cold shoulder. That's what I get.
Round 2. Fight.
But once I get that hair transplant, I'm gonna make a return.
He's being very humble, chat. He's in high demand.
But here, back throw, sponsored by young SOSED. Can't really get meaty after that. But again, more forward 4, aka the honest mid. That's what Bulk likes to call it.
He's from the school of the Shaolin honest middery. They know nothing else.
Sensei is saying they use sliding into DMs and like, what's up, baby girl? That's what they said during the combo breaker commentary. No. Bulk. We love to hear it.
Okay. Well, you love to hear it. And there is Rip denying his prowess in online
maybe
dating
because,
when
you know, Tento, Aquaman and I commentate so much together in the past. But now back to the match, Bulk. Because this is beautiful to watch here. SOSED finding another hit confirmed. Sub-Zero putting in extra work.
Oh, the difficult pickup. You love to see it. 39.291% of optimized Damahe. And then Blackout just choosing to eat the whole length of the axe right there. The full length of General's weapon.
SOSED with the big lollipop swing, securing the second round as well. And that means we're officially on match point, aka sweep point.
Lollipop people in Germany.
We actually call it lollipop too.
You call it a lollipop? The person with the stick saying stop for kids to cross the road. You have that.
Wait, what?
You call it lollipop?
No, I was literally talking about lollipop. Like lollipop.
Okay,
lollipop.
so in our country, there used to be a person that walked along when schools start in the morning.
Oh, the good old Schülerlotsen.
Yes!
Yes, the Schülerlotsen.
Schülerlotsen.
Of course, yes, the Schülerlotsen.
There we go. Yes, so we call them lollipop. Lollipop.
To make it easier for the kids to cross the street and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly.
The
Yes.
Schülerlotsen, of course. I knew.
Because I had hoped you
good.
could be redeemed.
It's an institution.
All the Germans here in the chat, of course, the Schülerlotsen. But now back to the match chat. 2-0, SOSED playing more than strong.
Right, just avoiding the crawl, but getting pinched for trying to take a turn there. Is SOSED out of sauce?
Good tech. Get off of me, my friend. And against SOSED, big opportunity for a whiff punish there, but SOSED not committing.
And we've got a lot of opportunities to duck under the high. The Season 1 ting right there. Blackout is intent on going in without the support of a cameo with this natural launcher, the duckable high string.
But Bulk right now, SOSED feeling the pressure. In match number 3, Blackout with a huge lively. Look at him just trying to play the backdash game, but SOSED had enough of it.
Yeah, trying to backdash into MK11's not going to help you out here as we clip the man bun with the powered up axe. Look how many power-ups General SHAO has got. He's got a defensive power-up from Sub-Zero. He's got an aggressive power-up on his axe. We just need some taunt action.
I'm just amazed how quick that air to air was from SOSED, eating the dragon, and that's gonna be the round for Blackout. Even though he still has a very, very long road ahead of him if he wants to win this entire set.
Right, the Sub-Zero defense didn't come on in time. Oh, what an anti-air.
Yeah, and the full conversion on top.
Yep, chose to break, very sensibly chose to break when SOSED had spent his cash. So again, no duck on the string, no cameo in sight to try and help you out.
Punish.
That's going to be a punish.
That's a punish all
Thank
day,
you.
especially SHAO having access to that standing 2. One of the best punishers in the game, to be honest.
Well, it was fortunate for SOSED that he got his axe back at the time, because it was in the floor and then came back when he needed it most. Like a faithful buddy.
Yo, Tweaks, thank you so much for the 1-year resubscription. Man, so many supporters in the chat. Thank you guys so much for the generosity. We hope you enjoyed the show so far. SOSED definitely bringing some action.
Oh, big fisty Damahe right here. 32.473%. It's all pressure from SOSED.
Still SOSED's turn. Look at him. He at the micro backdash as well. Blackout. After 30 seconds of holding pressure, he decided to press and he immediately paid the price for it.
Yeet. I love it. Yeet. Yeet indeed. And thank you, DK, for the gifted sub right there. Thank you very, very much. DK. I love how SOSED played that. He no negative vibes. It was all positive vibes, positive frames in the corner. It's not your turn, it's my turn. The oppress sesh. GG's.
Very impressive performance from SOSED today, especially considering how strong Blackout as a player is as well. Even ranked higher than SOSED currently. I think Blackout was ranked number 44. But Bulk, once again, the perfect example of how stacked this event actually is. That was set number 1, but now we have to talk chat. We have to talk about it, because there was one specific player in Season 5 who is the only person who beat Faisal so far. Faisal for a very, very long time was the highest ranked player in our league. And Aero is actually the one who defeated him. And so the entire community told me, Rip, the next time Aero signs up, no matter what happens, we have to put him on stream. And that's exactly what we're doing today, Bulk. Let's get ready for match number 2. And you guys know, we up the production for tonight. That means we have player cards. Let me send these invites right now. Good luck to MAGICTEA, good luck to Aero. This is going to be a good one, and I'm very, very excited to see what this man is all about.
We are literally witnessing history right here. The thus far undefeatable Faisal being defeated by Aero, who, as you can see from the player card, doesn't even use a character.
No, the problem is I have no idea what he plays.
Okay, Smoke MILEENA in the mansion. Let's get it. This is, don't forget, the player to take down Faisal.
That is right.
Our top ranked player of all 447 players. And he did so in a fashion, and to quote Faisal, he said the guy was just better. Right, coming in with the smoke arena, as we can see, we are finishing strangs.
Like we literally have so many strong smoke mains in Season 5. Red Bull, one of them. FURIZO, a very, very strong smoke as well today on the lineup. But now Aero showing us why he was able to take down our arena undercover boss Faisal.
Right, get off me, the Rando Town 2. I love his play around the cancels, because he's not just cancelling and then just continuing. Because then you end up being -2 and then trying to continue pressure. Oh, got caught by the double prol, but couldn't get the continuation. Right, he's gone into estranged parent mode, avoiding the alimony. Where did Daddy go? Oh, there he is. Spotted 3 years later.
Fight.
Again, the double pro. Gonna get the
now Aero slowly increasing the pressure. Another opener has been found. MAGICTEA has to break here. That would have been so much damage. Got caught by Serena, which is an interesting cameo for Smoke as well. Something we don't see that often.
We saw it very, very early on, the Smoke Arena combination. But then, to be fair, we saw Serena everywhere. I woke up in the morning, I saw Serena. It was like that.
But right now, MAGICTEA is trying to bring it back as we speak. I think MILEENA only needs one clean opener now into Fatal to bring it back. And this is exactly what MAGICTEA needed.
What the hitbox, Rip? Did that hit backwards behind her bottom?
That's the power of ball roll.
Yes, exactly. Don't ever underestimate the power of balls, ladies and gentlemen. Helping out MILEENA since 2019.
Final round.
Actually, from a lot earlier. Excuse me, since 1993.
But again, Aero decided to press some buttons. Serena, Midi, and MAGICTEA standing up right into the glaives.
Maybe MAGICTEA needs to have a sip of something a little stronger, because we did just stand straight up into the double crawl, as you said there, Rip.
Strike throw, but still huge life lead available to Aero.
I wonder what the thinking is behind completing the MILEENA low ending many hit string with the Lao overhead. Does the LOW hat have fewer minus frames or something?
Yes, it got adjusted. Back in the days it was plus, and now it's not plus anymore.
Yes. So, but surely this. Oh dear goodness! And while we're talking frames, Hero is talking with his fists, taking the first game.
Such a strong player. I mean, it's literally the first time ever we see him on stream, but after realizing that Aero is the only one who beat Faisal so far in Season 5, I already knew that this cannot be like a new player, a weak player whatsoever. This Smoke is standing on business bike.
Smoke.
Indeed.
Serena.
Maybe someone in the chat can let me know what's the point of finishing MILEENA's string that finishes in a low with another low that's at -3.
Your Majesty.
I didn't think that string was particularly minus to start with. Anyway, change of costume. Looking for a change of fortune here for MAGICTEA. That is the same fortune, I'm afraid, just standing straight up into the double roll. We're going to get a tasty pickup here with before breakers being built.
For Aero. But again, we are invisible, and that means it's party time for all Smoke players. MAGICTEA finding another opener.
Look how much damage MAGICTEA took, though, before he was able to build up a breaker bar. That's a clean 67% right there. Off. Corona Sail. Those Serena knives, they never disappoint. Right, not enough to kill. But we're just rolling out. I love it. I love it. Complete insanity for MAGICTEA. Waking up in the morning and thinking, ball roll.
This is such a close match. Good block on that overhead. Aero cancel, but respecting the answer from MAGICTEA.
Oh, looking for the up block while the invisibility was on, but no, getting punished for it. Right, platinum blonde hair providing no protection to overhead shanking from Smoke here. From Daddy Barbada, who is now in completely missing parent mode. Oh, what a reaction there from Aero, and we're going to counter back,
Final round.
catching the buttons from MAGICTEA.
Has to break.
That was so
that was a beautiful whiff punish from Aero.
There's so many incredible things that are happening here. Serena came in, started a combo, and created the meat shield to absorb the LOW hat, which allowed Aero to walk up and continue the combo.
This is literally mind games on mind games bike. Very stacked in here. Video Games Yo in the chat saying hello everyone. Our beautiful Queen Holly is here as well. I hope that you guys out there enjoy the show so far. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Interrupt MAGICTEA fully confirmed.
Yeah, beautiful snipe right there. 360 no scope. Managing to pluck Mr. Barbada out of the sky. Is MILEENA the alimony agent? Is that what she is right here? Again, phantom hitboxes. And we're leaping in from behind with the teleport kick. Equalizing it. 1-1.
Another tight up match, everyone. Aero feeling the pressure on stream for the first time. But what a beautiful showdown. Smoke versus MILEENA, two very high level players going at it. And once again, this is still the beginning of today's qualifier. First day of week number 5. That means we only have this and next week before we dive into the finals. And here's the lineup of the night. After this, we have another debut fight. STAZZ competing for the first time today versus Various. We have Kanimani versus Roethor, which is, of course, an absolute blockbuster in my opinion. And of DLOW versus FURIZO. Right after set number 5, another NA showdown today. Man, I love this card.
It is a very stacked card. What is an incredibly stacked league. More stacks than a fast food burger restaurant.
Aero trying to play the spacing game again. Serena putting in work, and the damage you get after a Serena cameo is ridiculous.
This is one of the reasons why Smoke went with Serena initially, is because the amount of damage that she adds with the double crolls especially if you got the double scrolls.
And
Smoke not known for his massive output. And again, she did it. She came in, scored the combo, and provided a meat shield, which absorbed the Lao hat. And look at the situation it has gotten Aero. Because Serena, although you do bring Serena into place to neutral for you, where she comes in with her double crullage, he stands heroically in front of you. But that has been scoped out by MAGICTEA as we teleport in from behind, catching Tom in the buttocks. Right, shank him, send him over there. Feeling the full force of the Jimmy Choos.
MAGICTEA literally trying to guess for his life.
I like the strategy when you're invisible, is that Aero is go low until they start blocking you. Because the amount of times when the character is invisible, you just assume an overhead is coming. But you can see he's going low until it's not working anymore. Then I'm sure the overhead's going to come out in estranged parent mode.
The thing is, if I understood it correctly, and people or high-level players in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think people can realize when the overhead is coming by the way the camera shakes, right? Right in front of that hit.
Moves.
So they just keep blocking low until they see that little camera shake, and then they stand up.
Exactly, but then while your opponent is potentially trying to preempt it instead of react to it, you may as well just go low and score your damage. Oh, look at that, stalling the airtime right there with the air sonic. I'm not able to get a complete pickup from that. Didn't have the bar to do so, did Aero?
Oh, MAGICTEA grabbing him right out of that kick animation.
Okay, down to a pixel and a prayer, and his prayers were not answered. The answer was a pair of Manola Blahniks coming straight in from the sky.
MAGICTEA 2-1 over Aero so far. Bulk could be a game 5 though.
Could be. Could be. Someone in the chat saying you can hear it with headphones. You can hear the overhead. I like what you're saying now. I like what you're putting. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Bendoshi in the chat. We can hear the overhead. We can smell the throw tech. Can literally feel the frames out here. We can taste them. Tasting the frames.
Round 1. Fight.
Right, not hearing that overhead. As we get another costume change. MAGICTEA looking like Oscar's night here with MILEENA. Right, we're blocking a neutral Serena. That is important. Not as important as protecting your head from the overhead combo starter.
I see a lot of people in the chat talking about MAGICTEA's MILEENA, and yes, very, very strong player, very experienced player as well. Not only in Mortal Kombat, but in Tekken and so on as well. Like, I think MAGICTEA is literally playing fighting games for an eternity.
He's one of those guys that's just been around forever, isn't he? In various titles.
Yes.
Alright, tense exchange here. No, neither player wanting to overextend. Right, covering the Sonic the Hedgehog with the Lao hats.
Yes, and we saw that Aero, he tried to go for that little trade with the down 2, but couldn't get the dash up he needed for it. We are playing neutral bike. We are literally dancing in front of each other.
I wonder if the overhead leap would have just avoided the hat and scored the
that is an option we see quite often from smoke players if that low buzzsaw is in play.
Check us out. We're theory crafting during commentary. Professionals.
Good down one on wake up. MAGICTEA mistiming that meaty, immediately pays the price for it. But huge life lead available. And that overhead is gonna do it, Bulk. Match point.
Right, so MAGICTEA is about to take the game, the entire set potentially over the player that ended Faisal's run. Not if Eros has anything to say. 57.717%.
No, Aero, relax a little bit. Huey in the chat is pointing it out as well. That was a combo tutorial here during his league set.
Aero said, Aero heard Magic T on set point. Aero said, hold my Red Bull for a second.
Oh, that was interesting. Low profiling. MAGICTEA trying to bring it back, but he has a very, very rough road ahead of him. Wait, hard to blockable. Might be the start he needs. One touch away.
Okay, guess for both.
Oh, he cashed out.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill. This is clearly he's alive, and it's gonna equalize the health bars, I reckon, using my bulk maths. So I think both players are gonna be basically the same. And it's gonna be Serena Call, but no, he's like delaying the Kung Lao hat.
No,
and getting the throw.
Bike, that's enough.
Shank him. Shank him.
MAGICTEA clutching it out today. 3-1 over Aero, who was so close to bringing it to the Game 5 situation. But MAGICTEA said, not on my watch today.
You know what we should do now? We should... Well, now MAGICTEA has beaten the person who beat Faisal. We just need... Any time that MAGICTEA has played Faisal, we should turn that into a MAGICTEA victory. Isn't that fair, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that how it works?
A beautiful match in my opinion. But chat, you guys know the deal. So much more on the card coming up next. I love
how Rip ignores me on that one.
I'm so sorry. I'm literally just trying to get the next set started. I'm talking in Discord because this is an NA set. I cannot send the invites for this one. Please forgive me, chat. Okay. Before the YouTube community roasts me again, sometimes I'm just not that good in multitasking. So I just do my best to keep up with everything here. I never mean it in a bad way.
Yes, Rip is not very good at multitasking like many men. Unfortunately, one of the things he has to concentrate on doing at all times is being bald. So he's already taking up like 98% of his brain capacity by being bald. It doesn't leave a lot else for other things.
That is true. But with STAZZ, chat, we have another debut fight playing for the first time. I just double-checked the WBs, but I found him in my list. And that means we are good to go. Set number 3 coming up. Let's take a look at the player cards.
Ooh, professional arena here. Resplendent in their glory. The player cards are sweeping into view. More production than you can shake a big stick at.
Here it is, and once again, since STAZZ is a debut fight, I have no idea what character we're seeing, but of course, Bulk and we can see the preview already, and we are seeing Sub-Zero. This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we are going in here with an incredibly powerfully named player. We've got STAZZ, but who are they playing? They're playing Various. Who'd you get beaten by? Various. Various who? How many people beat you? No, it was one guy. His name was Various. I don't believe you. There's such a powerful name. Makes your opponent look instantly worse than they are. But not trying to live up to that moniker is STAZZ, as they have gotten 50% off. Full monkeypox sale numbers. Right, tried to use, I think I left the oven on to get out of there. Oh, the lockdown. Couldn't get the pickup with the after the dive kick, but we're just gonna obligingly walk into the clone, helping STAZZ to make this a speed run. Right, getting the bonk on the top.
Oh, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. STAZZ fighting his first on-stream match ever, and that Sub-Zero is looking dangerous.
Yeah, very, very active. I mean, there was a moment there toward the end where things are getting a little bit tense, and we got the up block into the punish there on the jump in. Various is looking a little bit out of sorts here. Needs to try and turn his aggression into a singular purpose.
And I agree with the message here in our chat saying Raiden is still a strong character, but I think Raiden honestly is an honest character now.
Okay, they are your thoughts, and you're welcome to have them. Right, we've
I
blocked
just
the
cannot see
overhead.
why Raiden would still be considered like busted or broken in any way.
It's his.
I mean, there's a reason
damage.
we haven't even seen a single Raiden in an offline event. I think there wasn't even a single one in Combo Breaker too.
Yeah, able to get out of there with the chameleon. It's the cameo that doesn't back them up anymore. That's the issue. And Storm Cell. The nerf to Storm Cell was really it.
Yep, that's exactly what I meant.
But then what we do now, what we now see is we see all of the Raiden loyalists that were more than just one special move. We get to see what it is to play Raiden outside of Storm Cell. I think let me have an arm.
Oh, wait, who won? No, Various flying right into the ice clone.
I think Various was looking for the armor frames to try and armor through the clone, but I think the armor frames completely ran out and then just left him frozen.
No, that is literally unbelievable. But STAZZ with such a strong performance so far in his first arena on-stream match ever. I like what I'm seeing. I love the variety we have lately during our qualifiers as well. Beautiful matches so far. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I see 600 people in the crowd with us. But I'm getting nervous.
600. There's no need to be nervous. There's 600 well-educated, very switched on. They've got these 600 people in the Twitch crowd right now. They have the finger on the pulse. They know what's going down. They know what's hot, and what's hot is here in the arena. We've got Raiden against SUBZERO in the basement with the terracotta army. Trying to slow things down. Both players with singular brain cell right there, using the exact same chameleon call at the exact same time. Right, didn't watch your elder godly size 5s there, Lord Raiden. Maybe champion of Earthrealm, but are you champion of the hearts here in the basement? Oh, Oriental Hat providing no protection to overhead ice skeleton bonkery.
And a big whiff in the corner here from STAZZ. Has to pay the price for it. Here comes Various, spending the fatal blow immediately.
Look, combos are a 50-50. You either get the combo or you don't. It either works or it drops. And that was a big drop for STAZZ. Look what it cost him. 47.297%. As Various takes the advantage to get the throw and take the first round.
I think that was a slight misinput.
Right, beautiful knowledge there. Armoring through the gap. I can hear Tom Brady now talking about the gaps in the strings. Right. Gonna get a decent payout, 32.732%. We're gonna block the MILEENA ball, but it's gonna be way too far away to do anything. Gonna use our own tactics.
Various firing on all cylinders currently. Big life lead secure, trying to tie this entire match up. And I see Mrs. Shadow in the chat saying, newcomer from YouTube, first time watching live. Everyone out there joining us from the YouTube side, welcome to the live arena. We hope you enjoy your stay. Various tying it up, Bulk, 1-1.
Yeah, looking good there. And this is the thing, is that what is Raiden outside of Storm Cell? And it's down to the Raiden massive, the Raiden loyalists, the ones who did not lose faith in their character. Is that a replay from the first match, Rip? It looks like it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fire Temple.
The most professional production in the MK1 realm is back, everyone. Welcome to the arena. 59% on Various, 41 on our newcomer STAZZ. Let's get back to the action.
Rip, never ever change, bro. I love you just as you are. Okay. Right, we've got the hits here. What is STAZZ going to make of it? Oh, we're going for the big boy combos. 33.615%. We're gonna wake up with the enhanced storm cell. Our first sighting of it in the entire game, I believe. This is where you can tell in the YouTube comments when people watch the videos or they just write comments completely without thinking. Let's see how many people write storm cell, storm cell, storm cell in the YouTube comments, shall we?
I just made a mistake. It's Mr. Shadow and not Mrs. Shadow. Sorry.
Did you say Mrs. Shadow? I'm looking at it saying, I am Mr. Shadow 007, and there's you going...
Let me grab my gamer advantage glasses real quick. The official league sponsor in Rips Arena, and now I can see more clear.
Exactly. Put the filter on the monitor, all the things. Shoutouts to Gamer Advantage. Thank you so much for supporting these events and allowing these competitors to actually have somewhere to go.
Good block on an overhead. Chameleon gets blocked as well. Very, very strong defense. I like what I'm seeing. Corner carry on top.
It's not Mr. Shadow, it's Mrs. Haddo. And her husband's called Ken. Mrs. Haddo Ken.
Let's see what you did there, Bike. But in the meantime, can we talk about how Various just outspaced STAZZ here in the last sequence? I want to see the replay. Hopefully I pressed the right button this time. Let's check it out together. And yes, it worked.
Thank you to General Steve in the chat for that one. That was comedy gold. I appreciate you, General Steve. Or should I say, Jenna Alls Steve.
And just like that, we have Various sitting on match point. While we are officially in the character select, once again, here's the updated ranking going into week 5. Krytis sitting there at the throne so far, but there's just so much which can still happen in the last 2 weeks of qualifiers. You see how close the points are in terms of overall ranking this season.
Well, the top 8 are all 220 points, and there's only like 20 points between the entire top 11 by the looks of things from there. I could have got it wrong. No crisis for Krytis, who's sitting at the top though. Right, speaking of crises though, having a character crisis is STAZZ as they switch up from SUBZERO to BLACKOUT, an altogether different proposition. Right, applying the chippity chip. But couldn't get the full sequence going, and look what's happened. My goodness, the movement here from Various. No, we're going to punish the up block attempt with the throw. Get a decent 17.667% for your troubles.
Storm Cell into the Chameleon
he's
lift,
out.
But it was just a little bait.
I love it. The double escape with the, I think I left the oven on, and then the spacing trap. Please, NRS, bring back sound effects, bring back our voice lines, bring back I think I left the oven on for Raiden. Right, we're gonna hit confirm into the MILEENA ball. Arguably. Right, keeping the pressure on. That's not block pressure. This is block pressure.
What? What kind of Omega read was that from Various?
It worked though, 33.739%. Right, BLACKOUT with the BBC in the back. He feels confident he's got the BBC behind him. The big ball commando, confident enough to go for the overhead raw. Oh, using Kano as the meat shield right there. The BBC is more than just pressure tools.
No.
Oh, what a beautiful bait from Various. What a beautiful bait.
I think that's against our rule set here in the arena.
When will we see the likes of that again? STAZZ thought that Christmas came early as Various came in with, I think I left the oven on from full screen. Looked for the block punish, but it was all a bait. You activated my trap card. What a play.
Fatality.
And showing that Raiden is more than just Storm Cell into cameo.
And Various
GG's,
in the
bud.
chat is saying the only Raiden loyalist, and honestly, that's what it looks like right now in our league. I think Various might be the only Raiden main we have left out of more than 400 players. GG's to both. Various, STAZZ, thank you so much for playing. But
Don't worry, Rip. Don't worry. The rest of the Raidens are just charging up.
But now, ladies and gents, I think it is time for the blockbuster of the night. Kanimani is gonna meet Roethor, and I know that so many people out there want to see this matchup. We haven't seen it for a long time. Usually this one always happens during our final week when Roethor and Kani are fighting for the money. But today we get a little early present for the community. So let me send these invites out. I'm very curious about the chat prediction as well. Let's take a look at the statistics together. Lyric, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you.
You know how to completely wine and dine a person, don't you? You know how to get to their, you know how to get them all warm and gooey in the center. Let's sit down and read the statistics together, says Rip. What a first date.
Here it is, and we see that Roethor only lost a single set so far. During the qualifiers, Kanimani lost 2 of them, even though I have to say, I think both losses on Kanimani's end are due to a no-show, because Kanimani couldn't make it in time.
Well, that's on him.
That's on him.
Yeah.
But
Does
look
should
how
he only
close
do
they
that?
are in terms of overall ranking as well. Roethor ranked number 15, Kanimani ranked number 14. The
Fresh out of Hogwarts, straight into the band.
See me at all.
The matchup the entire community is waiting for. Spicy cheering here in the chat. 88% on Kani, 12% on Roethor only. Let's see what this match is all about. Kani, immediate pressure, but Roethor, he knows how to deal with it.
Speaking of this match, what is this match all about? Oh, getting the Tuggles into the Janet. You love to see it. Sento was out, is still out for the count. Sento does not want to know. Casper needs to go back home and think about his future. Right, sneaky overhead for Kanimani, who is looking at a 50% health deficit right now. Although working on trying to even things up. Morcop plus ectoplasm here in the corner.
Roethor, he has the lively bite, but one mistake might cost him the game. And that's a fatal. Kanimani spending all the resources. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the round.
Well,
look at this
yeah.
damage. Someone get Fabs in my chat right now.
Quan Chi is literally made of toilet tissue, so it takes little more than a stiff breeze to kill him. 49.335% is going to blow through the majority of any Quan Chi health bar, frankly. Right, keeping things safe with the grenades. And now it's Casper. The Casper and Kenshi show. But no, we find the use for Death Drop. Death Drop actually working. Twice. In a row. Right, social distancing portal is out, but Casper's there. Casper's on the wrong side of the portal.
Beautiful pickup from
Kanimani the dub.
First round, we're going right into the Brood. And now, of course, the question is, do we see a character switch from Roethor? Is it time to unleash the rain?
Yes, do we want to rain on Kanimani's parade? That is the question.
And
We did that whole match. I didn't even get to see what Quan Chi's cameo was then. I don't think Roethor had much of a chance to get them out.
And I see our entire live
it was
chat
Janet.
having a party here during this set. Thank you guys so much for the support. We are sitting on a level 2 hype train. Kanimani and Roethor on the big stage. Man, I missed this.
All right, well, he's sticking with it. Is the arena's secret weapon there? 9-year-old Roethor sticking with Glamdalf. But now finds himself in the corner. Absorbing the pressure He's just covered in ectoplasmic goo. The poor man in the corner is, and the death drop's not going to work this time. Oh boy, is this going to be the end? Yes, it is.
Kanimani is honestly trying to speedrun this at this point. Various, thank you so much for the support.
He's making Kenshi look like a sushi chef. Just carving mans up here in the corner. Slicing and a dicing. But is this the start of something? Can we got the boner cage out, and we're going to get the skulls coming in from the top. We're going to trip guard you on the way in. What a button to put out there from Roethor.
Set up.
Oh, beautiful. Using the extra armor from the portal, but the armor's run out. Bit of an overstretch there from Roethor. How much is it going to cost them? Kanimani sitting on full resources. Could not be fuller. He's dead.
Mistake. And you're gone. Just like that. Roethor tried to press at the wrong time, got caught by Sento, and that's going to be 2-0 Kanimani.
Yep. Yeah, he's hitting them with the Kaiser Soze. Like that, he was gone. Poor Roethor.
The chat is saying Kani is ruthless. He really is. I mean, still to this day, the most successful player we have in the arena, winning 9 or 10 championships. And that is a statement on its own.
He's looking for the big one now, though. The first ever combined league with the big prize pool.
Yep.
Because although the arena has given out, I mean, you have to remind me, Rip, how much prize money has the arena given out?
More than $100,000 paid out to the players.
Exactly.
And, yeah, that is.
Just hear that, chat. More than $100,000 paid out. $87,000 to Kanimani.
And you are sure to
At
drown.
least.
I'll keep my head above
Before
water.
taxes. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh, but wait a minute. Now we finally see the rain pick from Roethor. Needs the reversal 3-0, and that is one of the hardest missions you can have in MK1 versus Kanimani.
But he's got the soggy tools to do it. Soggy Gandalf switching out for Glamdalf themselves here in the tea house. I've just noticed there's a smiley face emoji on the TV in the background. Ooh, that is something I've never noticed. Well, yes, as I was saying, Kanimani is zeroing in. He's trying to secure the big one because now the league, because before over $100,000 has been given away in prize money, but that was split between 2 different leagues of PC and PlayStation. Now everybody's combined it. It's going to be the big grand prize for the finals.
But Kanimani, of course, grinding this game in the last weeks, preparing for final combat. I mean, he's one of the best performing players in the overall pro competition ranking as well.
Yeah, Kanimani grinds this harder than Rip grinds Tinder.
But got caught off guard, not covering his dome in time.
Exactly, you could. Kenshi did not see that one coming. Oh, breaking through whatever armor was available, but we do manage to knock out Casper only for a little while. We got the donkey punch swing from behind.
Fight.
Right, Janet able to convert a fireball into 21.287%. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Right, pressure. When does it end? Are we getting reaction low blocks from Roethor? I believe we are. And we get to poke Casper out of the action. But no sooner than you can poke him out, he's back in play.
Kanimani is winning so many mind games, literally reading Roethor like a Harry Potter book most of the time.
I tell you, that is one of the things that sucks the most, is that you finally get rid of the Casper recharge, and then he just comes back completely again with full bar. But able to completely nullify that second Casper call. Did we press anything? No. Can we get a punish? Even more no.
Try to go for the throw. Blender time. What it? No. No.
We had a big no followed by another no, and then Kanimani has had enough. He doesn't want to play anymore. If you need me, I'll be in my trailer, says Kanimani.
I think I don't even have to ask Roethor if he wants to replay or if he wants to take this match. I don't even have to ask. I know the
Don't
answer
ask him.
already.
It's just 2-1. Don't ask him. Don't give the young guy any ideas. He's only 9 years old, remember? He's only 9 years old. In fact, if I was in his position, I would push for the overall win. That was a rage quit.
Kanimani,
I'm joking, Kanimani. I'm joking.
Legging out of the lobby, and Kanimani saying his PlayStation overheated. Maybe because of too much Cento.
Peace to the realms.
It's looking
By any
like
goddamn
Combo Breaker
means
all over
necessary.
again. Peacemaker coming into the fray.
Round one. Fight.
Peacemaker Striker.
Force field.
We're going with Enforcement
Force field.
Edition. Right, Force Field. With the Force Field on, look how Roethor has been completely nullified from the full screen game, as Kanimani is intent on trying to backdash into MK11.
Torpedo.
Oh, lack of Eagly, not being able to be punished.
Force field. Torpedo.
Oh,
Roethor
get out of my
smart.
face
Going
with
for the
that. Feel the full length of my wizard star, says Raiden.
Anti-gravity. Eagly.
What do you think this is as a matchup for
I think
our...
this is a very, very rough matchup for Rain, to be honest.
Eagly.
Yeah, I can't see our Waterbender doing much in this particular matchup, seeing as
I'll
they
kill anyone for
lose all of their long-range toolkit,
Fight.
and they don't have the buttons up close to compete with the buttons from Peacemaker. And he doesn't have an eagle. It's always nice to have a feathered, flappy friend in the background.
And Kanimani, honestly, trying to speedrun this right now. 88% of the chat believe in our 9-time champion, close to 1 million channel points.
And of course, the biggest factor in this matchup is that torpedoes, their natural environment is water, and that is what Rain is putting on the screen. So we're effectively making all the torpedoes better.
Force field. Eagly. Force field.
Right, eagerly bouncing off the water bubble. I like to
Good
see it.
upload.
We've got an up block though.
This might be it. But this might be it. Look at Kanimani going for the optimization. Another one. Hard knockdown.
Eagly.
And chip out into rollback. By the looks of things.
All right. That might
Kanimani
be overkill.
takes it. PlayStation not overheating a second time. 3-1 over Roethor today. And Meow Mirai, thank you so much for the support here tonight.
Okay, right. GG's both. Please, Kanimani, go and stick that PlayStation horizontally in your freezer. Yes.
And so, ladies and gents, everyone out there in the crowd, just like that, it's time for our final match of the day. There's one more on the card, Bulk, a very interesting showdown in my opinion as well, because DLOW is back, and a lot of people on the YouTube side said, you know what, Rip, the next time DLOW signs up, please put him back on stream, because that NITARA is incredible, Bulk. So much rushdown, and you're gonna see this now when we get these players into the lobby today. DLOW versus FURIZO, who is another smoke main in Season 5. Two very strong players. I cannot wait for this. Let's take a look at the player cards.
Do you find all these smoke mains from? And let's not forget, we've got Minority Megan in the blue corner. Right, player cards. Let's get it. Right, look, gleaming
here we
there
go.
in the breeze.
So DLOW, of course, hasn't played that many sets so far, but you see it right here, hasn't lost a single set so far as well. 4 sets played, all 4 of them were W's, 70% win ratio, league rank 104.
Put this in perspective. Put this into perspective, chat. League ranking 104. DLOW is in the top 25%.
That's right. Entertaining NITARA players we have in the league. This man is going in, and we're gonna find that out together right now. Let's take a look at it.
All right, final set of the evening. We've got Megan here in front of the fireplace. She is leaping about like an anime game. Putting out the Kroll from Chameleon. We got the low touch. Send him to the corner, looking for the overhead. Indeed, just completely interrupting any shenanigans right there. Like an interrupting cow. Move.
And FURIZO trying to answer back, but it's so hard to lock NITARA down over there in the corner.
Yeah, it's almost like she's got wings, Rip. Try and keep the skies safe. Oh, that's going to be a big punish, or not. FURIZO playing with his food right there. Dang.
Your blood is
And just
pounding.
sealing out with the uppercut.
Fight.
Right, she's in with the oldie Psycho Crusher.
DLOW tried to go for the interrupt again. This time it did not work out.
We've got the cancels, we got the touch, and we're into the restand. What are we going to get from it? FURIZO just chipping away. And these little touches are adding up. Look at DLOW's health bar. Again, more small touches. And now one big one to end the round with the sector missiles.
Final round. Fight.
Right, in from behind. We've got the overhead shanking. Again, sector coming in hot. Right, covering the approach with the missile. And again, getting a significant touch there is FURIZO.
And this is so close.
Oh, this is where you've got no bar to extend. What can we get meterless? 30.575% Rip. That should not be allowed without any expenditure of resources. And then just getting hit by the MILEENA ball.
Oh, that is just so much pressure over there in the corner. DLOW going crazy. We're still going, Buddy.
Did he just keep going so he could build a bar to spend it to keep going? Is that what DLOW
I think
did?
that's exactly what happened.
All right, we are regaining honor for Megan.
Definitely one of the most entertaining NITARA players I've ever seen in MK1 so far. DLOW, let's go.
NITARA. Smoke. Chameleon.
All right. And we're sticking. I believe it's the same costume as well. I do like the haircut. I like the hairstyle from NITARA over there from Megan.
You couldn't then, and you won't today.
Round one. Fight.
What a snipe! Straight away, looking for it and got it. Got the anti-air, but then now FURIZO applying pressure. We're gonna block the MILEENA ball. We get a full-on punish, but no meter to spend. So the risk-reward for DLOW very much in their favor, you'd have to say.
And again, DLOW dive kicking his way to victory. Good snipe, good conversion.
Yeah, I don't know if jumping is a good idea in this matchup. I'm going to put that out there, Rip. I don't think jumping is a really good idea when you're playing against NITARA Chameleon. You've got so many ways to shut down the sky. Oh, but we've got so many ways to punish whiffs, says FURIZO. Hitting him with the full FURIZO sausage right now. Spicy, spicy action. And full of flavor. Oh, just managing to jump out of the way cleanly of the missile. A really intelligent use of the armor there. Cool head under pressure. FURIZO. Out of the frying pan and into the maelstrom of the crucible of combat. Oh, we're buffed up.
Furizo tried to press buttons there on Wake Up. Big mistake. But now back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, but throughout all of this, Furizo actually lost some health because NITARA had the buff on, where she absorbs health from their opponent. It is up, down, left, right. It is
Beautiful
like a
uplock.
Super
Bulk.
Nintendo cheat code, Rip. It's like one of those old cheat codes. We're going everywhere.
That was such a great upload from Furizo. No breaker inside for DLOW. And that's gonna be the 1-1.
And quite a damaging one too. Look at this, 45.926% on full fat NITARA. She's not a healthy health bar up there.
You know what, chat? Can we get some emotes here in our live chat? Let's make some noise over there. Let's hype these players up. A beautiful showdown so far. Furizo versus DLOW, last set of the night. And hopefully we get that sweet game 5.
Well, yeah, we haven't had one yet, have we?
Nope.
We've gone all this way. And again, we have not had the best graphic to ever have graphics.
NITARA, Smoke, Chameleon, Sector, Cage, Mansion.
Why come after me, NITARA?
Because young blood is the most nourishing.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, the voice lines may be flat, but is the performance from DLOW? Right, both players really keen. This is a real clash of styles where we have two players who are both desperate and intent on enforcing their will, imposing their will on the opponent. Be it through aerial, left-right schmix-uppery, overhead lows, or is it invisible varieties of the same? Furizo yet is doing all of the APM, but is the one on the losing end so far in the health department, and that is going to be an uncancelled cancel.
Oh, what a
What's
man,
a
these
micro
guys
duck?
are playing so many mind games. Ah, the interrupt.
Beautiful anti-air. Beautiful anti-air there, right in the clutch.
Round 2, fight.
These players are literally smelling the frames. They're living in that realm, Rip. The action per minute is so high.
The chat is saying this looks like an anime fighter.
Would be nice. I love watching those. I love watching anime games, Rip. I'm not gonna lie.
Wake Up Violence flying out of the corner. Another uplock attempt from Furizo.
Yeah, keeping your pedal on the metal, keeping your foot buried in the carpet right here. Both players not wanting to let up. We can't punish. Why did we couldn't? I think the sector missile is what kept us from being able to punish, but I don't know. Furizo looked like they had it. Powered up fireball, another anti-air, then we are going to swipe low. Swiping left for the win right there.
There's just so much going on. Look at DLOW with the pop-off here at the end of the round. 2-1.
Right, it's only 2-1.
It is 2-1 back, yes.
The amount of things that we old men are having to try and absorb on screen, I feel like this is coming to the end of a 1st to 10.
Man, high-level NITARA is just one of the most entertaining things to watch in MK1, in my opinion.
NITARA, Smoke, Chameleon, Sector.
72% and
Why
a
come
dream
after me,
on DLOW's
NITARA?
end.
Because young blood is the most nourishing.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, again, back to the mansion. Are they picking Johnny Cage's mansion every time?
I have no idea, Bulk. But it's a
the
beautiful
constant.
stage, so I'm okay with it.
It is a beautiful stage. I'm a big fan of the duck. Right, blocking overheads on reactions. Right, get out of here with your invisible nonsense. We're gonna claim that alimony, says Megan. Again, the buff up. Looking for the anti-air, but just out of range. Right, putting the missile out. It's going to keep our pressure going, but no, stole it back with the down one is DLOW.
Just armoring out of it, but that's going to be another launch, and the problem is no breaker inside for FURIZO this time.
Round 2.
Are we staring down the barrel rip of no game 5s in 5 sets? Is that what we're doing? Is DLOW going to seal this out, or has FURIZO got completely different dinner plans?
Oh, that is huge.
Oh,
That's going to be a lot of damage, and the problem is FURIZO going to end up in the corner.
Yeah, something that Megan doesn't lack is damage. She lacks a little bit in the voice lines department, but the damage is not lacking. And now we've got the buff up, and we spent it on the enhanced fireball. Hit confirmable low starter is going to be confirmed.
Look at it!
Look at it! Look at it! Bang! 39.606% of match-winning Demahe, and frankly, Game 5 robbing Demahe for our audience here, as we don't get to see the best graphic to ever have graphics.
An incredible performance once again from DLOW, but FURIZO, I can say the same thing to you as well. What a freaking showdown that was, Balk. Last match of the night. And Balk and I, of course, we want to say thank you to every single one out there who spent the evening with us. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. A big thank you to all the players competing in the arena, all 447 of them. And Balk, thank you so much for being on the mic with me tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me, and quite frankly, that was way more entertaining than a major offline, because we only saw one Peacemaker where instead of seeing 67. So, you know, that was awesome.
I'm curious about like future adjustments, especially before final combat. Let's see if that happens. But for now,
yeah, Peacemaker's going to get his legs cut off.
This is going to be it for today. We're going to return tomorrow. Fabs is going to be on the mic. You guys know it. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. And we're going to send you over to Kors. I think Kors is streaming right now. Be nice in the chat. Bless him with a follow. Thank you so much for being here. But I need some sleep. Take care.